22 years old, and Mary Kay Cosmetics had only been open for a decade. Not many people knew about it, or pink Cadillacs, but Mary Kay had a vision bigger than anyone could imagine. When she said she took God as her partner, Cheryl Warfield let her guard down and started working her business full-time.
The truth is, before my Mary Kay business, I didn't have any dreams. I didn't even know you were supposed to have dreams. Mary Kay took me, a shy girl with no college degree, who lost both of her parents at age 14, got married at 18, and turned her into an inner circle independent national sales director who's earned over $9.5 million and had the honor of mentoring hundreds of sales directors, thousands of beauty consultants, and 6 women to become national sales directors in the Warfield Wonder Woman area. When I began my Mary Kay business, we had a 14-month-old daughter, and we were in debt, big debt. But because of this business, I was able to work from our home, pay off all of our debt, and still raise our own children. We put our daughters through a Christian education and then college, where they both graduated debt-free. I sincerely hope that other women who have children and want to be able to raise their own family will look at our example and know that they can do it too. Did I think Mary Kay would take me to a new level of life? Absolutely not. But I did think that I could do one thing. I could try. At one conference, Mary Kay taught this lesson. If you give a man a fish, you feed him for the day. But if you teach him how to fish, you fed him for life. Seeing these women reach their full God-given potential has shown me that we have taught them how to fish. My dream for my national area is that they will continue to soar with the talents that they have developed through their own Mary Kay business. I want to be able to open Applause magazine and see their names climbing to the top. I know they can and will do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Independent Executive National Sales Director Cheryl Warfield, escorted by her husband, Rob. Joining Cheryl on stage are her family members, as well as National Sales Directors Linda McGuire, Sylvia Kallikak, Kathy Littlejohn, and Beth Heron-Pilan, who will be celebrating with her today. To hear from Cheryl.
Okay. Well, first I'm going to put night cream on my teeth. Mary Kay taught me to do that, and you don't get stuck. We call it night cream, don't we? Extra long anyway. Always keep it with you if you're speaking.
That is so cute.
Before I start, I want to recognize the Warfield family of directors and nationals. Would you please stand up, come forward, and line up at the bottom of this stage right here. All of you. You are the women beneath my wings, and I want you to see who they are. And now I'd like to have all of our adopted directors, our adopted national sales directors, all of you who I've worked with over the years, would you please stand up and come forward and stand at the base of the stage. I want to show you what one person can influence that can happen. So many of you, I love you all so very much. I want you to meet my family, my handsome husband Rob, my son-in-law Danny, my daughter Janine Wood, who's a Cadillac director, her daughter Angie Ray Princess, that's what I call her, that's her name. She's 12, Jonas is 14, and Corbin is 17. And next we have Kyle and Carissa. Carissa's my daughter, and Kyle is our handsome new family member. We're so glad to have him with us. And my mother and father, Eleanor and Dick Leach. And can't see who's first. Who's first? Linda, my very first Offspring National Sales Director, the one that made record breaker, amazing, working in Columbia, doing amazing things. We're so proud of her. Her Offspring is down. Let's see, Kristen Myers is her Offspring National Sales Director. Kristen is on part of the inner circle, and I know they're going to make it this year. And then Kristen's Offspring, Angie Watt, the newest one. She's our baby, Angie Watt. Next we have Sylvia Calapack from Orlando, Florida. Sylvia was the very first director in Columbia. It was from her national family. Baby with over 300 unit members. We're so exciting. It's just awesome. And next we have Kathy Littlejohn. Kathy taught the very first class taught in the Philippines. They selected her to be the very first teacher over there. We're so proud of her and everything she's accomplishing. And she soon has a national coming up right behind her. And we're so proud. And then we have beautiful Beth Hyland. I'm not going to tell you how she has that beautiful. Woman of the Lord. Every Wednesday morning, she does a spiritual phone call for anyone in Mary Kay who wants to be led to the Lord or talk about things that she prays over people. These women are amazing. Anyway, okay, so here's my story. Before Mary Kay, I was broke. Here you go. I had 6 credit cards maxed out. You don't know what I'm talking about, do you? That means you can't use them anymore because they're already to the limit. I wrote a warm check to join Mary Kay to buy my starter kit. You see, my name was always on the overdraft list at the bank. That meant they wouldn't write a cash my check anymore because I didn't have any money in the account. And guess what bank it was? The bank where my husband was a vice president. You know? He wasn't overly happy with me, and he could have easily left me. Many marriages break up over finances, don't they? Well, today he can't afford to leave me. And if you take a good look at him, you'll understand why I'm so glad about that. I really am. One of the best parts of my career with Mary Kay is being home to raise your own family. You know, I believe that afternoons in America are the most dangerous hours in the day. That's when kids are home alone. Both parents are working, doing the best they can, but there's no one home to watch and help them with life-changing decisions. Because of Mary Kay, I was home. I was able to hear about their school and their frustrations. I was there. Mary Kay was the reason, and I want you to think, every time you go by a school, ask yourself, is there one of those students' mothers I can get into Mary Kay so that she can be home with her child like you're able to be home with your children? Ask yourself and start reaching out to those people. Before Mary Kay, I was 22 years old. I had 2 jobs. I was a substitute calculus teacher, and I modeled part-time for Mercury Outboard Motors. That means I put on a bikini and stood in a boat, and they, not very glamorous. They wanted the engine. They wanted a picture of Mercury Outboard Motors. They wanted a picture of the engine. So the job of the guy driving the boat was to get the boat to come up out of the water so that the cameraman could take a picture of the engine. Great shot. I also modeled at a department store, and that's how I got recruited into Mary Kay. One of the girls there was selling Mary Kay, and she kept saying, "You should do what I do," and I kept saying to her, "I am. Here we are. We're modeling together. Here we are." She said, "Oh no, I just do this to get a discount on clothing." I'm with Mary Kay. I brushed her off for 6 months, but finally I realized I needed a 3rd job. Rob came home one day, and he said, you know, the Sheridan Hotel is just down the road, and they need, I was just there with my client, he's the manager and the owner of the hotel, and they need barmaids. And since you just work from 7 to 3's teaching, and you just model in the afternoons, you're available from 10 at night to 2 in the morning, so I told him you could do it. He had a uniform about this big in his hand that he said, and this is your uniform. How many of you know that you don't like being told what to do? Well, my friend had asked me to join Mary Kay so many times, I glared at my husband. They're 22, I was a kid. Well, that, you know, no excuse, but anyway. I glared at him, watched the telephone, and called my friend and said, I am ready to join Mary Kay. Come and get my check right now. Do I give you hope? Anyway, she made that 20-minute ride in 10 minutes flat. She was there, and I became a Mary Kay consultant. My first skincare class was 0 sales. You know how exciting that is? Especially when you come home and your husband says, how much did you sell? And you know, I was such an immature brat. I probably still am, but I'm better at it than I used to be. He said, how much do you sell? And I said, I didn't sell anything. What's it to you? In my house, that starts an argument. How about you? I said, I'll show you. Now, this is how intelligent I was. I locked myself in the bathroom, yelling to him through the door, you think I can't do this, don't you? He's down on the floor, with his face on the floor, looking under the door of the bathroom, going, honey, I didn't mean it. Well, I showed him I slept in the bathtub that night. Why do we do things like this? I don't know. You know, really? Anyway, I decided God needed to understand Mary Kay more, and I did start selling product, by the way. And so I dragged him to January Jamboree in Atlanta. It was a 12-hour drive from our home, and he had never been to anything except a very small meeting where they gave away ribbons, and he was not impressed. And so I dragged him to this January Jamboree. I forgot to tell him that 8 other women would ride with us. It was a little short thing that I left out. And then I didn't tell him that they sing all the time. And they have to go to the bathroom often. Well, after 12 hours of that, we got to the hotel and he said to me, I'm flying home. That's it. But the neat thing, I said, just come and see what this is all about. Please, I expect your opinion so much, please. So he didn't fly home that night. And as fate would have it, he ended up in a class taught by National Sales Director Charlene Moore. And Charlene explained the Mary Kay marketing plan to him. Because you see, I had never told him how Mary Kay worked. I just wanted support blindly. Charlene told him how you could become a director and how much money you could make as a director. And he was taking notes fast and furious. And on the way home, he was leading the singing. Well, 9 years later, after all the things that were happening, I became a national sales director. I was sitting at my kitchen table when I received a phone call. The person on the other end said, hello, Cheryl. This is Mary Kay. And I knew that sweet, warm voice. And I said, hello, Mary Kay. I'm thinking, what did I do wrong now? Which one of my directors has gotten me in trouble? That's what I mean, I just thought, oh no. But see, by then I had 21 directors, first lines, and 24 second line directors. And so we were growing. And Mary Kay said, we have been looking at your records, and we feel that you're ready to be a national sales director. And then another voice popped in, and it was Richard Rogers. And he said, I totally agree. And I said to them, but I'm not ready. I don't think I can do the job. And Mary Kay said, Cheryl, you don't understand. At seminar this year, you're going to debut as a national sales director. And I said, okie dokie. Well, was it really easy?